We have updated 1.18 test server to test out, we have birthday to celebrate, we have more premium tanks coming with very special unique features, and we have more map rebalancing. We have just so much stuff going on in World of Tanks right now. So ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to yet another news episode where I'm going to talk about many of those things. First of all, we have a birthday to celebrate, World of Tanks 12th anniversary. You know, here is this special garage, and I have to be honest, I really do like the feel, the vibes we have going on over here. It really makes me feel like I want to be over here, like sit on this chair and have a little, you know, cocktail, GT, whatnot, or water, whatever you prefer, guys, coffee, and just look around and you know, go on a jet ski and do what this guy's doing. Not what this guy's doing, because this is illegal. Look how close to the other people. Anyway. All in all, I do like the garage, but the main thing what people want to know from this event, what many people want to know from this event is how are the rewards, and let's take a look at that as well. So 12th anniversary right over here. If you click this button right there, you are going to see the missions. On the left side, your daily mission, which you have to complete the same day. You have a timer over here, and the major mission as well. You have, you know, 5 days to complete it, and you get 20 tokens for the major mission, 5 tokens for every single daily mission. For example, my today's mission is destroy a total of 2 vehicles in one battle, and you know, it could be completed in one battle, it could take a couple battles, but you know, usually those missions are fast. For example, my yesterday's mission, I did complete this with one go. And talking about the rewards, I am very happy about the bonds, ladies and gentlemen, because bonds are very hard to come by all the time in World of Tanks, and from this event you are actually able to get 3,000 bonds in total. 3,000 bonds, and you are potentially able to do that in 2 days. So today I'm going to complete my daily mission, and I already have 30 tokens or 30 coins, which I need to buy 600 bonds 5 times. This is the max cap, and I think I'm going to do that today as well. So 3,000 bonds in the bag. On the top of that, you're able to get credits, training manual. This is quite expensive, I have to say. You know, if you're in a dying need of credits, you're able to do that. Crew members with Brothers in Arms perk, 3 of those, then 10 credit boosters, some experience boosters, premium days, especially awesome for free-to-play players, and those new special styles and decals and icons over here. Items for gold, those are the special offers, like ELC, you know, usually is not being sold every single day. Same goes to the 50 DP, Esther VS1 as well. Actually, I think Esther VS1 is on the sale almost all the time, right? If I'm not mistaken. And also credit booster packages over here, which are quite rare for the EU server, but you know, quite expensive. I do not want a free experience. I would like to have, for example, crew experience over here. Just my personal preference. And of course, you have some other styles and packs over there for gold, and those are actually the best, the so-called best offers are offers for real money for the premium vehicles like Caliban 703 for example, so definitely watch out for that. Anyway, those are the special offers for real money, some styles as well. And this is our anniversary store. By the way, this is the special style you're going to get if you simply log in as well. But what do you think about the rewards? You know, for free-to-play players, you can get up to 7 premium days by simply logging in, and then you can get up to 7 premium days from the store as well, plus the daily missions. You know, it stacks up, it adds up, and of course, let's not forget all the discounts. This is the main thing why I was looking forward to this event. You know, the upcoming consumable discount, equipment discount on 17th. Right now we have experience conversion. This is the best conversion ratio they are offering, they have ever offered, and also the crew retraining is also on discount, and the specialization switching and crew skill resetting, all those things are on discount right now. But now moving on to the next topic, let's talk about some new upcoming vehicles, and today I have some very intriguing tanks for you. 2 tanks in today's video. There are going to be more tanks in the future, so stay tuned guys, hit the subscribe button, bell button, and you are going to be happy. First up, let's talk about Char Mle 75, which honestly is one of the most complex vehicles they are thinking about releasing, and the details you are watching on the screen right now are the details they released roughly like 1 week ago, and it has already been tuned up and down 3 times if I'm not mistaken, and the last version of this came out 2 days ago on August 11, but I tried to I try to keep you informed correctly over here somehow. You know, there are many things to show you and many things to talk about, because this tank has not only one but many unique features. Well, first of all, how it looks like. It looks like a Torn one, but it is a light tank, a tier 9 light tank, which honestly ticks all the boxes, being a reward vehicle somewhere, like a rank battles reward or a battle path reward or a premium tank, something like that, because it is very unique, honestly. Firepower and mobility are unique. More about that right now. So firepower, let's talk about the firepower. It comes with 250 alpha with AP and APCR round and 400 with high explosive. This is quite a big jump actually, 150 extra damage. The penetration values for the light tank, you know, light tanks always get the lowest penetration, 200 in tier 9, 240 with premium rounds and 53 with high explosive. So definitely on the lower side, but light tanks are not meant to penetrate everything easily. Those tanks usually flank, enemy tanks, right? But now, the damage of full magazine. Over here, you can see that at first they were thinking about something very weird and maybe interesting for some, but very complex, right? Very hard tank to play. At first, they were actually thinking about adding 2 different magazine sizes depending on which driving mode you're using, a rapid or the standard mode, because this tank, yes, has 2 different modes as well. But then they decided to scratch it, and they left simply 4 shells in the magazine for all the modes. More about that in a second. So, damage of the full magazine all around 1000 right now, with the current iteration at least. Next up, reload time between bursts, 3.5 seconds. First question, of course, what does that burst mean? Well, this is another unique feature of this gun, which means it fires 2 shells with 1 click. Basically, when you click the shot, it fires 2 shells at the same time from a single gun, back to back. You click and boom, boom, 2 shells fire. You wait 3.5 seconds, you click again, boom, boom, shells fire, just like that. This is how the burst works. How the accuracy is going to be, like, is your first shell going accurately and the second one has bigger plume and going left, right, up and down. We have to wait to see. We have to wait and test this thing out, of course. Intro clip cooldown 0.4 seconds or 0.6 in the rapid mode. Shells in the magazine, as we talked, they nerfed it down to 4 or they changed it down to 4 in all modes. Shells in the clip is 2 pieces and burst per magazine 2 pieces. Hopefully everything is understandable over here. Aiming time over here, they say 2.5 seconds in the standard mode, 3 seconds in the rapid mode, but as far as I understand, they changed it being 2.68 seconds in all modes right now, and the dispersion at 100 meters 0.35 over here, but according to the latest information up to 0.36, so that was nerfed a bit as well. Turret traverse speed 65 degrees per second in the standard mode and 20 degrees per second in the rapid mode. This is very slowly rotating turret, honestly, in the rapid mode. So gun elevation angle minus 8 degrees of gun depression, 15 degrees of gun elevation, and 36 shells in total. So this is the firepower. Hopefully I explained it understandably. I know it is hard to maybe understand everything if I do not have a gameplay to show you. Sadly, I simply do not have any gameplay. I'm just trying my best to explain it with the details I have to offer for you. So this was the firepower. What do you think about that? Quite crazy, right? Now, switching time between modes is different, as I said. For standard to rapid mode, it takes you 1 second, but for rapid to standard mode, it takes you 3 seconds to switch your modes. Maybe, this is going to be tuned as well. We'll see. Next up, mobility. So what are the top speed numbers of this vehicle? Maximum forward speed in the standard mode 55 km per hour, in the rapid mode 78 km per hour. Maximum backward speed 20 in the standard mode, 45 in the rapid mode. Engine power 1400 in the rapid mode. And specific power, as you can see, quite a massive jump as well, from 33.8 from the standard mode up to 47.3 in the rapid mode. Hull traverse speed is the same across the board, 60 degrees per second. Survivability 1250 hit points. in tier 9 on a tier 9 light tank, armor 60, 40 and 30, but it has very slopey frontal turret and it has, you know, very tiny turret, frontal hull armor, sorry, slopey frontal hull armor and, you know, quite a tiny turret, maybe hard to hit like ELC, but how big is this tank going to be? Once again, we have to test it out to see that. View ranges, 390 and 370 they are saying over here, but both of those were tuned down. In the standard mode they nerfed it from 390 down to 370 already, and in the rapid mode from 370 down to 350, so you definitely have to back a lot of view range to not get outspotted that easily by all the other tier 9 light tanks. So you have to be very careful about that. So once again, a skill cap over here from the view range. You have to know what you're doing to simply not get out-scouted by other scouts. Crew members, it has three crew members, commander, gunner and driver. Whew, and this is Char Mle 75. What do you think about that? Do you want to see this vehicle in the game or not? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. How are the final details going to be? I'm pretty sure this tank is going to be changed, is going to be tuned many more times. But moving on to the next vehicle, which is a tier 8 upcoming, most likely a premium tank called M Project, a tier 8 American medium tank with 320 alpha damage, 420 with high explosive round, 230 penetration with a standard round, which is actually quite nice for a tier 8 vehicle, or 300 with premium rounds, which is also very high for a tier 8 vehicle. 53 with high explosive. Reload time over here 9.6 seconds, but it was already tuned up to 10.8 seconds, so it was already nerfed. Aiming time 3 seconds, very long aiming time for a medium tank, definitely very hardcore. Aiming time for a medium tank, dispersion at 100 meters as well, extremely horrible, 0.44, so seems to be very bad gun handling. Depends what the dispersion values are going to be, those hidden stats, what we do not know about right now. Gun elevation angles, minus 10 degrees of gun depression, definitely awesome, and 20 degrees of gun elevation. Now, why this 10 degrees of gun depression is crazy good? Well, more about that when you see the armoring of this tank. Ammo capacity, 54 shells. Mobility, 40 moving forward, 15 backwards. 800 horsepower engine, 17 power to weight ratio, which is, you know, quite respectable. Hull traverse speed 32, turret traverse speed 30, for a medium tank on the lower side, but you know, this seems to be very heavily armored medium tank. Survivability now, 1300 hit points, so nothing special. 102 frontal hull armor, 76 on the sides, 51 in the rear, but now turret. Frontal turret armor. Where exactly is that going to be? Is that all around the turret? Only time will tell, but 330. 330 turret frontal armor. It definitely must have some weak spots somewhere. In tier 8, this would be absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy without that. 65 on the, 64 on the side, 76 in the rear. View range 390 meters. Signal range, well, who cares about that? 4 crew members, commander, driver, gunner, and loader. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 very interesting tanks coming to the game sooner or later. Of course, the most interesting one is the Char Mle 75. What do you think about all of that? Please let me know in the comment section down below, because I really want to hear your feedback about that, about the Char Mle. Definitely let me know what you think about that. And yeah, guys, I wish you a beautiful weekend. Stay awesome. Stay tuned for more episodes, because we have just so much stuff to cover. I don't know, there was a huge downtime of news and nothing happened, and now they're just shoving everything down the throat. Like the Anniversa event, the patch, new vehicles, map rebalancing coming as well. More maps are getting rebalanced, so stay tuned for all of that, guys. Love you all. Stay beautiful. Bye bye.